Hello everyone, my name is Aftermath and welcome to Dota 7.0. That's right, I wasn't showing this to you, but this is the test client. Welcome to Dota 7.0, a new chapter is beginning, and we are going to look at everything that is new. Of course we can look at the new hero first, and we should be doing that. Welcome, Monkey King. The newest hero in this game, and I'm going to play everything I want to show you in this video with him.
Looks like
I am going to say something. Oh, go ahead, tell me your story. Anyway, I am going to tell you something. I could analyze every single item in this game, but I'm a 4K scrub, so I probably wouldn't know anything about it. So I'm not going to do this. I'm going to decide and make a video that everybody can understand. You, me, a 2K player, a 1K player, a 500 MR player, and a 7K player. I'm going to make a video about the things, the 4 or 5 things that change, that are the most significant to everybody and will have immediate impact in your gameplay. Starting now, when this patch comes. I'm going to create a lobby with cheats enabled to show everything up a little faster. Here we go. Start game. And the first thing first, the first thing that starts is the pick screen. This is really important. The pick screen already looks very different from what it used to be, but it has functionality to it. Now the loading screen will abuse this, because I need to say something. This is patch 7.0. Might be the most significant patch in Dota history. And I mean Dota history. Dota 2 history, that is, because 11 years ago, on the 1st March to 6.0, which was the foundation for Dota Allstars 6.17, which was the first competitive version to be translated to Chinese, was dropped, and this later became what we now know and love as Dota 2. But Dota 2, since 11 years, just finally reached a new chapter, version 7. Just version 7.0. Or just 7 if you want to call it. It's 7.0. Let's look in the Monkey King right about now. As you can see, this changes right here. You have a strategic map. Now, I'm going to tell you all about it, but let me just click on those recommended items really quick here. Actually, not the circlet. I don't like circlets. I don't like solves. Just, you know, do the noob thing, where you get tangos, quelling blades, stout shit. And now, in the map, you can just predict where enemies will be. That's pretty cool. I think this functionality is shared in team games or with your team. I wouldn't know, but fun enough. I think this feature is pretty neat. Doesn't really matter. What was really important about that screen is this cool animation that is coming after this lag. Bam, here we go. Oh, the animation was skipped. How dare you? Anyway, there was supposed to be an animation where it comes together from left and right at the same time with a nice versus popping up. But that's not important. What was important is that I placed 3 items into my quick buy before the game and already after my inventory. You can now buy your first items before the game, and that helps you a lot and makes the start of the game much faster, including courier. You can pre-buy a courier, so no more double couriers, because as soon as one buys them, the other one can't anymore. Now, first things first, you see interface is different. Let me explain the functionality. First of all, it's a little bit sleeker, I like that, and if you want to see something like stats, because right now you should see I don't have strength, agility or anything, you can press Alt. Alt will show you your KDA, your last hit stats, your stats right here over your inventory, how much more gold you need to buy back. We need 111. Let's cheat ourselves 500 gold, for 5,000 gold, and if I press Alt it says I have 4,800 gold more than I need for it. Perfect. It shows you everything. Pretty much. The buffs are now little icons right here. You see your hero name over your portrait. It's pretty damn neat. I like it. Second big change. A map change. This map has been changed significantly, and I'm going to show you this off by doing the WTF level out 25 thing. I'm not gonna skill yet, but I do need a blink dagger, just so I can move fast around, right? The first thing that changed is the rune location, because you might be looking, what is this? Is this an orb of power? Is this a buff? Did we finally copy League of Legends for the first time in 8 years and not the vice versa, and just put buffs here? Is this why we're all standing here? No, it's because of runes. Runes no longer spawn in the forest. That's a thing of the past. Runes now spawn on 4 preset locations all across the map. Not or somewhere else, just here, every 2 minutes, just as usually. This means 2 runes go to every team, but you can steal runes. And this adds a new level of tactic, but it also adds something safe, because mid laners were strongly compromised by the ability to get runes early. The second thing that has been changed, we're waiting for spawns right now, is that both map layouts, as Dire Jungle and Radiant Jungle, now look exactly the same. If you look, for example, at the safe lane, which is right here, you have one creep camp here after you run down something and one creep camp right here, if you look at the dire safe lane, you have maybe you creep camp here and you run down. It's not completely mirrored, alright? But it's definitely like the creep camp location is a little bit more similar now to each other. But what's most important is that this little change would make the game a little bit more balanced for both teams because of the new rune locations and all. Also changed another thing. Maybe something you already realized if you just look at the map, but look, Roshan has wandered yet again. It's not that long ago that Roshan decided that he is sick and tired of his old pit and wants a new one. But it seems like the old pit was the new pit was also leveled in favor of some wildlife. And Roshan will now be found here. That's very right. On the complete top of the game. Why is this important? I tell you why. Because the map has been rebalanced in a way where the way to Roshan is now a 4-way, 2 per side, straight, completely mirrored system. Where both teams pretty much have the same way to Roshan and have the same length to go to Roshan. No more Roshan imbalance. Now, this map change has been done mostly to prevent something that is very visible in high-level gameplay, where one team wins a slight % more than the other team. For example, I think sometimes Radiance has 51% win rate and Dire has 49% win rate. It doesn't really matter to the average 3K scrub like me, because let's face it, we'll never get into the taste of having a map win us the game. But friends who played in the team kinda had this happen to them a lot. The next to know is the shrines. Shrines, both teams have them. Give a buff when you're close to them called Sanctuary. This gives health and mana regeneration if you are close when you activate it. A shrine has a cooldown. Can't be used all the time. Cooldown is 5 minutes, and it is a team-wide buff. So everybody in the aura of the shrine gets it. If I go to the second shrine, I can tell you. It's this aura right here, the one that's blue. Everybody that's here would get the buff right now if I click it. What is with enemy shrines? Can you click them? Let's find out. No, you can't. You cannot steal shrines. You have 2 of them per team. It's a little bit like a fortification glyph. You know this fortification glyph. Has a 5-minute cooldown. It's a little bit helpful. Ensign spawn is now there, as you can see, but also here. So they increased the amount of ads. You can find here 3 hard camps, for example. One of them being the Ensign camp. Here's another Ensign camp. You find another hard one here. Here you find another one, which might be a medium one. There's a medium one. There's an easy one. Here's a hard one. So yeah, more, just generally speaking, more creeps in the forest. This is to accelerate the gameplay, because it usually takes, once the carry starts going in the forest, it takes a while till he gets rolling. Being able to farm easier, but also gives you more opportunity to speed that up, but also pretty much if you get, you can't be jungle staffed that easily, because it's easy to clear 5 creep camps in a minute. It's not easy to clear 7 creep camps in a minute, and then you still have 3 on the other side of the map. It's not going to happen that much anymore that you're completely starved out of resources. In one game you can more easily come back, but you can also more easily get snowballed because the enemy can farm harder than you. Next thing is this. As you can see, if I press stats, I can't skill stats anymore. I can put perhaps everything up, yes, but I still have points left and I can't skill stats anymore. So what does that mean? What does that mean? I now have a talent tree. Every hero has this. It's 4 choices on level 10, 15, 20, and 25. And you can choose only one. You can choose 5 armor and 20 attack speed. I say 5 armor, probably better. 225 health for 20 movement speed. That one's tough. I personally don't know how I built this hero, but I go for health anyway, because that makes me kind of tanky. 15 plus 300 health is pretty much, it's a free orb. 15 strength, 40 damage. I take the damage. Strength, whatever. Why would I do that? Or 100% boundless strike rate of 25% magic resistance. I don't know what boundless strike is, but magic resistance sure sounds tasty. Juggernaut, for example, his last level 25 talent is a double. His Blade Fury gets double the damage, or he gets 20 agility, which is a stupidly strong choice you have there. 330 damage per second for Blade Fury of level 25 is still not bad. It's still 300 damage per second. That's a lot of damage, and you are magic immune while doing it. Now, other than that, and it's very important, right? You also have a very last change that is going to be very dear to me. I really like that. Before I show you more about the Monkey King, and that's the backpack system. The backpack system. What is the backpack system? Well, I'm going to show you. Let's buy a few items. All right. So let's just say we need more gold, of course. If you go shopping, we are a real woman after all. Let's buy a BKB. Boots of travel. And let's say... No, not again. Let's just buy a bottle. Bottle is good. I like bottles. Here we go. Alright. Now, I realize this game has been going on for a while. I'm full item slotted. I might need other items. Let's get a Vladimir's. Alright, cool, that's neat. Let's get a Chrysalis. Alright, cool. Let's get an Orchid. Actually, we don't have money for that because it's expensive. But let's get an Orchid. Here you go. You realize now, those items are in my inventory, or at least below that. And if I buy another item, the Battle Fury, for example, it's now in my inventory because I had a Quelling Blade. But let's buy another Battle Fury because... Echo Saber, I mean. The Echo Saber is now in my stash. Yes. So, wait. Aren't those items in my stash too? The answer is, if I put the Echo Saber in my inventory, I can do it, because it's a stash. But, if I go a little bit outside, I can no longer put the shield into the Echo Saber, because it's a stash. What's with the other 3 items, you might wonder? And here's the very easy answer to that. I can just replace, let's say, my bottle with a Vladimir's, or my Vladimir's with a bottle. This is the backpack system. Now you wonder yourself, but what is the purpose of that? Isn't that kind of weird? Do you have 9 item slots now? The answer is yes, but no. The backpack slots are not activated. If you have something in your backpack, you don't get stats. You don't get the effects. You get nothing from it, technically speaking. Like, nothing. You can see what the enemy has in his backpack, but you get nothing from it. And also, if you place it, for example, I'm going to attack Roshan. You see right now I'm attacking Roshan, I can't crit, because my face went no crit. But I have a crit inventory, so let's put a crit into the battle slot. But I'm still not critting. Why am I not critting? I just put it in my inventory. Because to not have abuse, now I crit it, to not have abuse, the items that you put in your inventory are actually locked on a 6-second time window. So if you put them for the first time from your backpack in your inventory, they can't be used for another 6 seconds. Just to make sure. Oh, WTF mode now gives fortification glyph. That's neat. They can't be used for 6 seconds. So even the effects will not trigger. Maybe I should un-WTF this really quick. Anyway, yes, I just apparently, yes, anyway. So what does this mean? Like, I can't get stats, but what is with activatable items? That's why I bought the Orchid. If I replace the Orchid and jump next to an enemy, I still can't use it. It just tells me item must be in inventory to use. Only 6 seconds later, I can actually use it. That's a backpack system in a nutshell. This works with almost, literally, every single, and I'm saying that, every single item in the game. Even with Boots of Travel. I can just put Boots of Travel in my backpack and have them always with me. Or TPs. 6 seconds later I can use them. So imagine I'm a carry. I'm farming bot lane, right? And I'm like, I need a TP, but I have 6 item slots. And the item slots that I do have is value. So why would I replace it? The answer is very simple. Because I don't need to instantly get the TP off. Like, it's not important to me as a carry to have instantly gotten TP ready. I just need the TP in case shit goes wrong. I get ganked, I can use the TP, put it in my inventory. Or I know I'm safe, I can put a damage item from my backpack in my inventory and farm the forest. That's how I can use it, for example. Or, I'm a support and I have very low items, but I need a different aura. Or I just decide that I need Vlads instead of my TP. So I can just replace Vlads with my TP, and now we are fight ready, right? Or I can have more consumables with me. Sure, they must wait 6 seconds, but I can have consumables for them and not cripple my item slot, which is bugged because I'm trying to build a magic stick and I have 3 out of 4 items and my inventory is full. That's what the backpack system is for. Essentially, it allows you to carry 3 more items, which you need on demand. Lastly, and that's the Monkey King, we're going to talk about the Monkey King. Now, this is the last thing that I want to talk about, is the new hero, of course. Boundless Strikes, the first skill, just makes a little bit of an Earthshaker strike, basically. This stuns enemies, has 25 seconds cooldowns. Yes. It stuns enemies, and it will always critical hit. 200%. So, getting 100% Boundless Strike crits makes it 300%. So, this is a physical spell that stuns and deals a lot of damage to enemies in the line. Alright? Let's just see. Like, for example, the Oracle. He's fucked now. Ha! The second one is Tree Dance. Has 3 seconds cooldown and no mana cost. You can use it without skilling it. You can jump to trees, and the trees you can jump to are highlighted. And you wonder yourself, what's the point of this? I tell you, it's probably the strongest escape spell in the game. That's what the fucking is. Who needs a Blink Dagger on this hero if you have Tree Dance? Holy crap, is this amazing. So the next, and you can jump down
Ready
by just right-clicking. You don't need to use the ability, just right-click. Next is Primal Spring. That's an ability you can only use when tree dancing. So I'm gonna jump here, and then I'm going to use Primal Spring, which is this one, which is basically a channel ability that jumps me down. It's a little bit of initiation, and slows the enemy if I hit it significantly. Next one is Jinju Mastery. I can't really show that one off, because the enemy would need to survive for this. But basically, I get stacks on the enemy, and as soon as I reach 4 stacks on the enemy, I get 200 bonus damage and 50% bonus lifesteal against the target. Sadly, it seems to only work against heroes, so you can't jungle with it. Which, to be fair, would be kind of broken. Then there's Mischief. You can put yourself... You can just put yourself to become a mana potion. Or a town or Tangos. And you can walk around with that. It's kind of stupid. Taking damage, attacking, or using items will break that. Or if you're sitting on a tree, like this, you can just become a large tree. Or not a tree, you know? I just became another tree. Neat. Like, and now I can walk around as a tree. I wonder if... and now it was aborted because of Zeus. But I wonder, really. I wonder if the tree will be enough to make Keeper of the Grove get... Invis next to me. And the last one is, of course, the ultimate ability. The one that is the most fun to use. It's the ulti. What does it do? Monkey creates a circular formation of soldiers that spread out from his position. Monkey leaves the area as soldiers disperse. Like this, basically. And everything that walks through this area is going to get hit with my physical damage by me. Only target zeros. I do also get bonus damage. And the duration is around 15 seconds. So it's like a very huge AoE damage cooldown, which you can block ways with. If you place this inside... I just see one more combo. It's basically a more aggressive Tide ulti. If people run in it, they get damaged. If people run through it, they get fucked. It's basically that simple. Other than that, yeah, I do like the Monk King. I think he's not as mobile as the Heroes of New Earth 1, but I really do think that he is a great hero. And of course you can Blink Dagger off the trees, maybe that's important. Because then you can just escape from literally everything. So who knows? Yeah, this is it. This is version 7.0. Everything that is tangible and feasible to every player. I believe those changes can and will be useful to everybody, and you will feel the impact of those changes just because of how needed they are. New Roshan pit, skills and talent system, yada yada, in every bracket, no matter if 100 or 1000 million MMR. You will feel it. My name is Martin. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next time.